A good day to everybody. This is Dr. Haya Paquiz. I'm the Health and Product Specialist of Royal, and for now, we are going to discuss the new complete skincare line, the new line of products of Royal for, of course, our skin. Now, we have it in categories as we would like to show you. We have our soaps, our wash and cleansers, and here you can find our kojic soap, of course, our L-Gluta soap, and our moisturizing soap. And then, of course, we have those for our face, which we call the facial moisturizers. We have our Lopulant Redo, Lopulant Nouveau, and Lopulant Pure. We have our toner. It is our Lopulant Blanche. And for our body needs, of course, for body care, we have the lotions that we have here. It's Shine and Lopulant Blanc Parfait. For our body hygiene, we have our deodorant, we have the Lopulant Femme. And whenever we use products for the face, for the skin, and for the body, what we have to think about, of course, is the quality. Here in Royal, we are very sure that the quality of the products we are giving you is the best. And of course, when we are about to take care of the skin, the primary question is, what kind of skin type do we actually have? Now, let me tell you this. There are actually four. We have the normal skin type, we have the dry skin type, and then of course we have the combination skin type and the oily skin type. Here in Royal, we made taking care of your skin very, very basic. And this is the reason why we came up with a basic skincare regimen wherein all our products can cater to everybody's needs. First, we have to wash it every day, 2 times a day. And then after that, we have to use a toner, of course, to make our skin more adept to the products that we are going to use. And next, after that, we are going to moisturize. And of course, if we are going out in the sun, or if we are going out where there is light, we have to use something that has a good SPF or sun protection factor. So let us now begin our discussion of the skincare regimen and the products that we can actually use for it to be more effective. Step 1 is cleansing your face. When you say cleansing your face, this is a procedure that you have to do twice a day, in the morning and at nighttime before you go to bed. The products that we are to use are, of course, our soaps. You can choose any of which. First, we have our kojic papaya soap. The kojic papaya soap is made for those people who have oily skin. Here in the pictures, you can see the other skin conditions in which you can use our kojic papaya soap. You have your flared skin, your oily skin, you have your acne skin, you have those skin that has a lot of blemishes, and of course for other skin conditions wherein you have to reduce the oiliness of the skin. The second soap that we are going to discuss is, of course, our L-Gluta Power Soap. Our L-Gluta Power Soap has a lot of antioxidants. In this picture, you can see the conditions in which you could use our L-Gluta Power Soap. The third cleanser that we are going to talk about is our L-Gluta Power Anti-Aging or Moisturizing Facial Soap. The moisturizing facial soap, as we can call it, is actually good for very dry or drying skin. It is very good for those who have maturing skin, which means the skin is losing moisture already. As you can see in this picture, we have the skin conditions which the L-Gluta Power Moisturizing Soap will be very good for. Our SKN soap is another kind of soap that we can actually use for very, very hyperpigmented skin. When we say hyperpigmented skin, it means skin that has blemishes or darkenings anywhere. For example, as you can see in the chart, if you have an oily skin, those that has check, this means that the products there can be used for oily skin. The other chart shows you the body skin conditions in which the soaps can actually be used. On our basic skincare regimen, we are going now to step 2. Step 2 is proper skin toning. Lopulant Blanche is a skincare toner which is very, very high in antioxidants. It has your lycopene, it has your glutathione, and it has your other antioxidants that will be very good for the skin. Some people may think that when they tone their skin, they are actually cleansing. No, it's a very different thing. It's a very different procedure because the actual purpose of toning your skin is to make your skin prepared to accept all the other ingredients that will be applied when you apply your facial skin moisturizers. Now, let us go to the third step of our basic skincare regimen, which is moisturizing the skin. When you moisturize the skin, you actually prevent it from drying and you prevent the formation of lines and wrinkles, which means you actually maintain the youthfulness of the skin. And for this, the products that we have primarily is Lopulant Radu. Lopulant Radu has L-glutathione in it, and this is very good for those of us who has combination skin type. Here in the picture, you can see the skin conditions in which Lopulant Radu is very good to be used. The next moisturizer in the product line is of course our Lopulant Nouveau. Lopulant Nouveau is a very moisturizing skin moisturizer which can be used by those who have dry skin. If your skin is maturing, using Lopulant Nouveau will make your skin appear more youthful. Lopulant Nouveau is also good for these other conditions that you can see, wherein which dryness of the skin is being prevented and being combated. Another product for moisturizing the skin is of course our Lopulant Ure. Lopulant Ure is very good for those of us who have oily skin. Why? Because Lopulant Ure will actually mattify the skin, making it appear less oily and making it appear more radiant. For these skin conditions, Lopulant Ure is a very good type of skincare moisturizer. Another line of our moisturizers is the SKN line. When we talk about SKN line, we are actually combating the hyperpigmentations that we have on our skin. When we say hyperpigmentations, as we have said earlier, these are blemishes or darkened areas of the skin. For this, you have your SKN White, which is good for those who are 20 years old up to 39 years old, and SKN Ultra White, which is good for those 40 years old and above. Using SKN moisturizers will actually improve the appearance of the skin and remove blemishes very effectively in a matter of 2 weeks if used regularly and used judiciously. As you can see here, this is the chart that we can use for our moisturizers. Again, how do we use this chart? Just like how we use the chart of the soaps, when you see your skin type or skin condition as listed and you see it has a check, then the product that has a check on it can be used for that specific skin condition. And for the last step of our basic skincare regimen, we are now on protecting the skin. And when we say protection for the skin, it means protection from the sun exposure. When we are going out or we are under the light, the sun can actually damage our skin and cause a lot of problems. So, using a facial moisturizer that has SPF 30 or above is a very good way of protecting the skin. And for this purpose alone, you could use any of the creams that we have talked about or any of the moisturizers, which can be your Lopulant Nouveau, your Lopulant Radu, or your Lopulant Ure. For our body skincare, of course, we also need to protect. What we can use as a moisturizer and as a protection from sun's exposure is our Lopulant Blanc Parfait. Lopulant Blanc Parfait has a lot of antioxidants and of course it has an SPF of 40. So using it every day actually protects your skin from damages that the sun can cause. Another lotion that we have for the body is our Shine. Shine is a very good moisturizing in that it is very gentle and very mild. You can actually use it for kids and for maintenance of the skin after bathing, so your skin will look good and will appear youthful. And of course, for our hygiene, we have to take care of ourselves by, of course, observing body hygiene. And using a good antiperspirant and deodorant is a way of doing that. Here in Royal, what we can offer you is the best of the best. We have our Lopulant Femme, which is for women. Using it every day protects you from odor and protects you from perspiration that can actually cause embarrassing moments. Now let us talk about our makeups. Now let us talk our own makeup line here in Royal, and this is Royal Beauté. Using our makeup will actually make your skin look more beautiful and make your appearance shine as expected. Royale Beauté is a mineral makeup. This is the brand of makeup that you can use even for those who have sensitive skin. We have our powders, we have our foundations, we have our blushes, our eyeshadow palettes, our lip pencils, and another makeup line that you could actually use for everyday purposes. When you say mineral makeup, we have to remember that this is the kind of makeup that is good to be used even for teenagers and for those who have allergies. Royale Beauté is a makeup line of Royale that is very, very good for all skin types and for all ages. The Royale Beauté or the Royale makeup line, as it is very, very pigmented. Why? Because it is made up of minerals. And when you say pigmented, it means that you only need to use a little for it to show on your skin. You don't actually need to use a lot. So if you are going to compare Royale Beauté with other makeups, you will notice that ours is not that expensive. Why? Because we actually get ours direct from our suppliers, it being a mineral makeup. We give this to you straight from Royale because, of course, what we want is quality makeup that will be good for everyone and is very affordable for all kinds of people. That summarizes our skincare line as well as our Royale Beauté. Again, this is Dr. Haya Paquiz, your health and product specialist here at Royale, inviting everyone to please attend our product presentations, which you can watch at the main office or at any branch near you. Thank you very much.